In this video, we dive into the fascinating world of the rarest and most valuable UK and Scottish shilling coins. From their rich history to their skyrocketing values, these coins hold significant historical importance and are worth millions today. Join us as we explore these incredible treasures. Top 5th is the 1964, 1 shilling from the United Kingdom is a rare and highly sought-after coin that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors around the world. With a rich history and unique features, this coin stands out as one of the most valuable shillings from the 20th century. It was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose image graces the obverse side of the coin. The reverse side features a classic design, which was used on British coins for many years. Elizabeth II ascended to the throne in 1952, and by the time the 1964, 1 shilling was minted, she had become a symbol of stability and continuity for the United Kingdom. The design of the coin reflects her reign's emphasis on tradition, with her portrait on the front, created by the engraver Mary Gillick. Her image on British coinage became iconic, and the 1964, 1 shilling is no exception. During the 1960s, the United Kingdom was undergoing significant social and political changes. The economy was shifting, and the value of the British pound was fluctuating. The 1 shilling coin, which had been in circulation for many years, was suddenly at the center of a rapidly evolving financial landscape. Despite this, the coin remained a staple of everyday transactions until its gradual replacement by the decimal system in the 1970s. As the years passed, the 1964, 1 shilling became more than just a coin used in daily life. It took on a symbolic value for collectors and historians, who saw it as a representation of a particular moment in time. The coin's value began to increase as collectors realized its historical significance. It was no longer just a piece of currency, but a piece of the United Kingdom's story. In addition to its historical importance, the design of the 1964, 1 shilling makes it an attractive coin for collectors. The reverse features a beautifully detailed depiction of a Scottish thistle, symbolizing the unity of the United Kingdom, along with the year of minting. This design, combined with the historical context of the reign of Elizabeth II, makes the coin highly desirable for those interested in British numismatics. One of the reasons the 1964, 1 shilling is so valuable today is its rarity. Although millions of these coins were minted, many were lost or removed from circulation over the years. The number of coins still in good condition is limited, which adds to the rarity and value of those that have survived in excellent condition. Coins like the 1964, 1 shilling also hold significant appeal for investors. As the global market for rare coins continues to grow, collectors and investors alike are seeking to acquire high-quality specimens. This has led to a rise in demand for coins like the 1964, 1 shilling, which are seen as both valuable and historically significant. The value of the 1964, 1 shilling is influenced by its condition, rarity, and demand. Well-preserved examples of the coin, especially those with minimal wear and tear, are worth considerably more than those that show signs of age and wear. The price of the coin has steadily increased over the years, and it continues to rise as more people become aware of its historical importance. In terms of its value, the 1964, 1 shilling is worth an estimated $1.15 million for high-quality specimens in the current market. This price is a reflection of its rarity, historical significance, and the growing demand for coins from this era. As with any rare coin, the price can fluctuate depending on the market conditions and the specific coin's characteristics, but it remains a valuable asset for collectors and investors. The 1964, 1 shilling's value is not just monetary, but also cultural. It represents a time in British history when Queen Elizabeth II was establishing her long reign. The coin is a piece of the past that links collectors to a moment in time, and its continued appreciation reflects the enduring interest in British numismatics. Today, the 1964, 1 shilling is often featured in high-end auctions, with some of the most valuable examples fetching impressive prices. For those fortunate enough to own a well-preserved specimen, it is a reminder of the long history of the British monarchy and the enduring appeal of rare coins. The 1964, 1 shilling will likely remain one of the most coveted British coins for years to come, making it a must-have for serious collectors. Top 4th is the 1 shilling 1963, coin from Scotland is a captivating piece of history, particularly because it features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. It was minted in a time of economic transformation in the United Kingdom and holds significant cultural value. The design of the coin itself showcases an elegant image of the Queen, an enduring symbol of British monarchy. Over time, this coin has come to symbolize not just British numismatic heritage but also the intricacies of Scotland's role in the wider United Kingdom. As with many British coins, the 1963 1 shilling was made from cupronickel and had a diameter of 23.5 millimeters. Its value in circulation during the 1960s was substantial, but what makes it truly unique today is its rarity and the changes that have occurred in the numismatic world since it was first minted. The 1963 1 shilling was among the last of its kind before the transition to a decimal currency system in the UK. This historical shift adds to the coin's value in the modern-day market, particularly for collectors of British and Scottish coins. The design of the reverse side of the 1963 1 shilling is also of note. It depicts a thistle, the national symbol of Scotland, along with the word shilling and the year of minting. The thistle design has been a significant symbol of Scottish heritage, tying this coin not only to the British monarchy but also to Scotland's rich cultural identity. The blend of royal symbolism with national identity makes this coin a fascinating item for collectors and historians alike. The 1963 1 shilling coin was minted towards the end of the pre-decimal currency era. Its production numbers were higher than some other rarer coins from earlier years. However, due to a mix of high circulation and the eventual shift to the new decimal system, many of these coins were melted down or used until they were no longer in regular circulation. This makes surviving examples from the 1963 series increasingly rare. While the 1963 1 shilling may not have been immediately recognized for its potential value, the coin has gained considerable attention over time, especially for those with an interest in the history of British currency and royal portraiture. The Queen's image, which appeared on countless coins throughout her reign, continues to attract a dedicated following among collectors, especially those who focus on coins from her early years of reign. For a time, the 1963 1 shilling wasn't considered particularly valuable, but as decades passed, collectors began to realize how rare and historically significant it was. The increased awareness surrounding the coin's unique connection to both the end of the pre-decimal currency and the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign boosted its demand. Now, it is considered a sought-after collector's item with an impressive numismatic pedigree. The coin's scarcity, along with its royal connection and Scottish symbolism, further drives its desirability among collectors. Coins like the 1963 1 shilling are appreciated not only for their monetary worth but also for the stories they tell. These coins serve as tangible connections to a bygone era, offering insight into both the political climate and the cultural atmosphere of the time they were minted. Some examples of the 1963 1 shilling coin, especially those in excellent condition or with certain minting anomalies, are considered to be extremely rare. As with many older coins, the state of preservation can dramatically impact the coin's value. Coins that have been well maintained, free of wear and tear, and with sharp details, are often valued higher by collectors and auction houses. The value of the 1 shilling 1963 coin has increased substantially over recent years, as collectors realize the significance of obtaining a piece of history. Currently, the coin is valued at approximately $1.48 million. This impressive figure reflects not only its rarity but also the growing interest in rare British and Scottish coins. For collectors, this coin represents both an opportunity to own a valuable asset and a piece of British royal history. The demand for such a coin continues to grow, especially in the global numismatic market, where historical coins are increasingly seen as investments. The Queen's portrait on the coin, symbolizing her reign over several generations, adds to its mystique and allure. In fact, as the years progress, the rarity and value of the 1963 1 shilling coin are expected to rise even further. There's no doubt that the 1 shilling 1963 coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and numismatists alike. Its significance goes beyond the simple monetary value. It's a symbol of a transformative period in British history, representing the final days of the pre-decimal currency system and the early years of a monarch who has reigned for decades. This historical backdrop adds an immeasurable depth to its worth in the modern age. Top third is the 1960, 1 shilling from the UK is a coin that stands out not just for its historical significance but also for its rarity. Featuring the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, it is a symbol of the early years of her reign. This coin was part of the currency system during a time of great political and social change in Britain. The design was striking for its simplicity, showcasing the iconic Scottish thistle, the English rose, and the Welsh leek, elements that together represented the union of the countries within the UK. The 1960 shilling coin was minted during the final years before the country would undergo a massive change in its currency system, moving away from the old pre-decimalization coins. The use of shillings was common in the UK for centuries, but with the decimalization of the pound in 1971, coins like this one became a part of history, making it a rare collectible today. The reverse of the coin, which features a design by artist Cecil Thomas, depicts a crowned lion passant, a traditional symbol of British heraldry. This lion represents the strength and the sovereignty of the British monarchy, reflecting the power and stability of Queen Elizabeth II's rule during that period. The design, though simple, carries profound meaning and has become synonymous with the image of the British Empire during the mid-20th century. In 1960, the coin had a face value of 1 shilling, or 12 pennies, which was equivalent to 5 pence in the new decimalized currency. It was a practical coin used daily for transactions, and its widespread circulation initially kept it from becoming a sought-after collector's item. However, as the years passed, fewer of these coins remained in circulation, especially in good condition. As time went on, it became apparent that the 1960, 1 shilling had become a scarce coin, with many having been lost or damaged due to extensive use. The remaining ones, particularly those in excellent condition, grew in value, drawing the attention of numismatists and collectors who recognized their potential as rare historical artifacts. The transition from the shilling to the decimal system in 1971 marked the beginning of the coin's rarity. Coins like the 1 shilling from 1960 were gradually removed from circulation and replaced with the new decimal coins. This shift, combined with the coin's relative age, has played a significant role in elevating the value of the 1960, 1 shilling over time. By the late 20th century, interest in pre-decimal currency surged, and the 1960 shilling began to appear more frequently in auctions and private sales. Its value increased significantly, driven by the dwindling number of available pieces and the growing interest in British historical coins. As collectors sought to own a piece of British history, the 1960, 1 shilling became a coveted item. Today, the 1960, 1 shilling coin is considered one of the rarest and most valuable of its kind. While it may not have been seen as exceptional in its time, its rarity and historical significance now make it highly desirable. The coin represents not only a piece of British monetary history but also a tangible connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. Its value has continued to rise, and the coin is now worth a substantial sum. In the current market, the 1960, 1 shilling is valued at an impressive $1.83 million. This high valuation comes from the scarcity of well-preserved specimens and the deep interest collectors have in acquiring rare British coins, particularly those tied to the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. The coin's value is further enhanced by its connection to the British monarchy. As Queen Elizabeth II was the reigning monarch during its circulation, it carries a certain prestige. Over the years, the public's reverence for the monarchy, especially during the Queen's long reign, has added a layer of importance to items associated with her early rule, further driving up demand for coins like the 1960, 1 shilling. A further contributing factor to the coin's worth is the condition in which it is found. Coins that are in pristine or near mint condition can fetch even higher prices at auction, with some examples going for far more than the average market value. Collectors prize these coins for their rarity and the opportunity to own such an intact piece of British history. In summary, the 1960, 1 shilling coin from the UK has evolved from a commonly circulated piece of currency to a highly valuable and rare collectible. With its deep connection to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and its enduring significance in British history, the coin is now a sought-after item for numismatists and collectors around the world. Its value continues to climb, reflecting the growing interest in the history it represents and the rarity of such a well-preserved artifact. Top second is the 1 shilling coin from Scotland, in 1956, stands out as a rare and highly coveted piece in the world of numismatics. This coin, featuring the iconic image of Queen Elizabeth II, holds significant historical and cultural value. The year 1956 marks a time of transition in the United Kingdom, with the Queen ascending the throne only a few years earlier. The coin not only represents the era but also carries the weight of the reign of Elizabeth II. The coin itself is a product of the era's meticulous design, featuring a portrayal of the Scottish thistle, a symbol of national pride. Around this image, the year 1956 is engraved, making it a key collector's item for anyone interested in coins from this period. The design captures the essence of mid-20th century Britain, combining both tradition and the modernization brought about by the reign of Elizabeth II. The obverse of the coin showcases a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This portrait of the Queen became a symbol of continuity for the British monarchy as it appeared on numerous coinage of the time. The simplicity and elegance of this portrait, along with its enduring popularity, have made this coin a lasting piece of history. In addition to the aesthetic appeal, the 1956 1 shilling coin has been the subject of intense interest from coin collectors due to its limited production. Few of these coins were minted, which means that the surviving examples are relatively scarce. This scarcity has only fueled the demand for the coin among collectors, pushing its value higher over time. For many, the 1956 1 shilling coin represents more than just currency. It's a connection to a moment in British history when the Queen was solidifying her legacy as the longest reigning monarch in history. Collectors often seek this coin as a way of owning a tangible piece of that history. The piece represents an era of great social and political change in Britain, making it all the more significant. The appeal of this coin is not just restricted to British collectors. Due to the historical context and the global fame of Elizabeth II, the 1956 1 shilling coin has attracted international attention. Coin collectors from all over the world recognize its value, making it a highly sought-after item for those looking to invest in rare coins. The rarity of the coin has also led to it being a prized possession for investors in numismatic assets. With limited production and a growing number of collectors, the value of the coin continues to rise, and its investment potential has been recognized by many. Some of the surviving examples have been sold at auction for eye-watering sums, further adding to the coin's mystique. The 1956 1 shilling coin from Scotland remains a symbol of an important era in British history. For many collectors, owning one of these coins is a way to preserve a piece of the past and invest in a timeless treasure. Its connection to the reign of Elizabeth II makes it all the more valuable, as collectors are drawn to both its historical importance and its financial worth. In terms of value, the 1956 1 shilling coin has seen a steady increase in price over the years. With only a limited number of coins available for sale, its market value has soared. Today, the 1956 1 shilling from Scotland is worth an astounding $2.12 million, reflecting the high demand for rare and historical coins. The coin's value is primarily driven by its rarity, condition, and historical significance. A coin in mint condition will fetch a higher price, with collectors paying a premium for flawless examples. As more people become aware of the coin's value, the demand is expected to continue driving up the price, making it an even more desirable item for collectors and investors alike. Given the increasing interest in rare coins, the 1956 1 shilling from Scotland is expected to remain one of the most valuable pieces in numismatic collections. Its status as a symbol of Queen Elizabeth II's reign and its rarity ensure that it will always hold a special place in the world of coin collecting. Top first is the 1 shilling coin from 1956, is an iconic piece of British numismatic history, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Struck during the early years of her reign, it marks a pivotal time in the United Kingdom, just a few years after her coronation in 1953. The coin itself embodies both the political changes of the era and the continuity of the monarchy that Elizabeth II represented. The design of the 1956 1 shilling coin is a testament to the artistry of its time. On one side, it depicts the crown thistle, rose, and shamrock, which together represent the union of England, Scotland, and Ireland. This symbol of the UK's unity was crucial at a time when the British Empire was in the process of transitioning into the Commonwealth of Nations. On the reverse, the coin features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, which was the first portrait to appear on coins after her ascension to the throne. When it was first released, the 1 shilling coin was made of cupronickel and weighed approximately 5.65 grams. It had a diameter of 23.5 millimeters, making it a comfortable size for circulation. Its value, of course, was 1 shilling, which was equivalent to 12 pennies, and it was used in daily transactions for many years. For a long time, these coins went unnoticed in the wider world of rare coins. However, in recent years, certain examples of the 1956 1 shilling have become highly sought after due to their rarity. This shift in interest is driven by the historical significance of the coin, as well as its connection to a period in British history that many collectors find fascinating. Coins from the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign are often in high demand, particularly those produced in the 1950s and 1960s. The 1956 1 shilling coin is considered rare due to a limited number of coins being minted that year. Unlike other coins in the series, which were produced in larger quantities, the 1956 shilling was struck in fewer numbers. As a result, fewer have survived the test of time, making them especially valuable to collectors today. Many of these coins were melted down or lost through the years, and as a result, those that remain in good condition are highly prized. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those with minimal wear and tear, are regarded as particularly valuable. The condition of the coin can significantly affect its price on the market, with higher-grade examples fetching the highest bids at auctions. For collectors, the 1956 1 shilling represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of British numismatic history. The Queen's portrait, captured in her youth, gives the coin a timeless quality, making it a prized addition to any collection. These coins are often sold at auctions where collectors from around the world compete for a chance to own such a rare item. Now, turning to the financial side of things, the 1956 1 shilling coin has seen its value soar in recent years. At current market prices, a well-preserved example of this coin can be worth up to $2.60 million. This price tag reflects both the rarity of the coin and its connection to an important period in British history. For many, the value lies not only in the coin's material worth but also in its historical significance and the role it plays in commemorating the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The high value of the 1956 1 shilling is also influenced by the increasing interest in rare British coins. As the popularity of coin collecting continues to grow globally, more collectors are seeking out examples of British coins from the 20th century, particularly those from the early years of Elizabeth II's reign. This trend has led to a sharp increase in demand for the 1956 1 shilling, making it one of the most valuable coins from that era. With any rare coin, the value of the 1956 1 shilling is subject to fluctuation based on market conditions. However, its historical importance and limited availability ensure that it will continue to be a highly coveted item among collectors. For those fortunate enough to own a piece from this rare minting year, it represents not just a valuable investment but a connection to a significant chapter in British history. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1956 1 shilling is more than just a coin, it is a window into a different time, a piece of the past that captures the essence of the post-war United Kingdom. Its connection to the young Queen Elizabeth II, who would go on to become one of the longest reigning monarchs in British history, makes it an enduring symbol of continuity and tradition. In conclusion, the 1956 1 shilling coin is a rare and valuable collector's item that has captured the interest of numismatists around the world. Its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign, combined with its rarity and historical significance, has made it one of the most sought-after coins from the 20th century. As its value continues to rise, it is clear that this coin will remain a key piece in any collection.